talk about the president's performance on a couple of those issues. Our new Fox News poll shows that when we ask about economy and we ask about inflation, the president is upside down by double digits in the negatives. Kevin, on those?
Well, they're very much related to this previous thread, Shannon. That is that I tend to look at policy from the standpoint of the forgotten American. People on the Gulf Coast and the Rocky Mountain West, regardless of their politics, when they see that fist bump, while they understand that presidents have to travel abroad, as Mo and Morgan have said, they also understand that there's a lack of fist bump when it comes to American oil and gas production. That's the solution to the problems you present in your question. If we want to lower inflation, we have to attack energy prices. We shouldn't be going to autocrats around the world doing that. We should be re-ramping up production here in Texas and Wyoming and North Dakota, places the president doesn't like to travel. I have no problem with the president of the United States traveling internationally, but if he wants to attend to these problems in the polls, which we feel every time we fill up our tank, we go to the grocery store, stop giving fist bumps to autocrats and start giving fist bumps to the forgotten Americans.
So let's talk. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell hedging his bets this week on whether Republicans will win enough seats in midterms to retake control of the Senate. We are back now with our panel, and I want to throw up our overall congressional vote preference, just Democrat versus Republican in our new Fox News polling. Republicans still have a 3-point advantage here, but Kevin, like I asked the senator, there are these conversations about, is the GOP overconfident? Should they be managing expectations a little bit?
Well, as a movement conservative, I always want people to be excited about going to the polls, and so I want to deliver that message, and your poll indicates that there's been a dissipation in support for both sides, by both Democrats and Republicans. And I think it ought to be a warning sign for people who are conservatives for two reasons, Shannon. The first is that the climate has shifted. The political climate has shifted some since the Dobbs decision. I say that as an ardent pro-lifer, but politics also is a related reality. But the second is that it really does come down to candidates. And I think that while the conservative movement has done a good job of helping to recruit some good candidates, the thing that still hasn't happened, and it is a bit of a frustration for us at Heritage and across the conservative movement, is that there isn't a unified set of policies around which a conservative House majority and a conservative Senate majority wants to govern. We're trying to keep their feet to the fire on that because, as I like to say, for me, it's far more important to be conservative than it is to be a Republican. I think, to sum up here, that if the Republicans were to do that in their House and Senate races, that you would start to see the American people come home and deliver large majorities.
Yeah, so as we talked about, it's about